Have you ever felt completely exhausted, even without making any physical effort? As if your mind is short-circuiting, unable to process a single more piece of information? Welcome to the world of mental fatigue, the silent thief of your energy and potential for a full life. But what if I told you there is a way out of this exhaustion maze? Stay with me, because in the next few minutes, I will reveal what is really draining your vitality and, more importantly, how to regain it. Imagine yourself as a state-of-the-art smartphone. You have incredible capabilities, but what happens when multiple apps keep running in the background? Exactly, the battery drains much faster. Mental fatigue is exactly that, a constant drain on your vital energy. But how do we recognize this elusive enemy? Pay attention to the signs. Do you feel overwhelmed with simple tasks? Do small decisions seem like mountains to climb? Has your creativity disappeared as if it has gone on permanent vacation? If you answered yes to any of these questions, mental fatigue might be holding you hostage. Mental fatigue goes way beyond physical tiredness. It affects your ability to think clearly, make decisions, and even feel emotions in a balanced way. It's like a dense fog has settled in your mind, making everything more difficult and less enjoyable. You might notice that tasks you once performed easily now seem to require Herculean effort. Recognizing these signs is the first step to a fuller and more productive life. When you identify mental fatigue, you're taking the first step to regain control over your energy and potential. It's like turning on a light in a dark room. Suddenly, you begin to see paths and possibilities that were previously hidden by exhaustion. You are trying to live like a machine, forgetting that you are human. Now let's dig deeper. What is really causing this fatigue? Think of your mind as a garden. If you don't take care of it, weeds grow. In our case, these weeds are the lack of proper rest and the incessant bombardment of information. These weeds are sucking the nutrients from your mind, leaving it barren and unproductive. Lack of adequate rest is one of the main culprits. We live in a society that glorifies incessant productivity, often at the cost of restorative sleep. How many times have you swapped a good night's sleep for another series or endless scrolling on social media? This pattern creates a vicious cycle. The less we sleep, the less productive we become, and the more we try to compensate by staying up late, perpetuating the problem. The constant bombardment of information is another crucial factor. Does your phone constantly buzz with notifications? That's the sound of your mental peace slipping away. Each notification, every email, every news headline demands a piece of your attention. It's like your mind is constantly changing channels, never having time to truly focus on something. This creates a cognitive fatigue that builds up throughout the day. To combat these roots of exhaustion, we need to adopt mental hygiene practices. Establishing a consistent sleep routine, creating boundaries for technology use, and practicing moments of disconnection are essential. Think of this as pruning your mental garden, removing the excess so that the flowers of creativity and productivity can flourish again. Here's a truth that may seem contradictory. To combat mental fatigue, sometimes we need to tire the body. Imagine your brain as a power plant. Physical exercise is like opening the floodgates of this plant, releasing a powerful flow of neurotransmitters. These little chemical messengers are the true heroes in the fight against stress and for well-being. When you move, your body releases endorphins, serotonin, and dopamine, the so-called happiness hormones. These neurotransmitters not only improve your mood, but also enhance your mental clarity and ability to focus. It's like you're hitting a reset button on your system, clearing the mental fog that fatigue had created. Moreover, physical exercise increases blood flow to the brain, bringing more oxygen and nutrients. This significantly improves your cognitive ability, memory, and creativity. You can literally feel your ideas flowing better after a good workout session. So, the next time you feel mentally exhausted, get up and move. It could be a walk, a dance in the living room, or even some jumping jacks. You'll be surprised by the mental clarity that follows. Remember, your body and mind are not separate entities, but an integrated system. Taking care of one inevitably benefits the other. How about surprising your brain today? It will reward you with energy and ideas. Our brains are like curious children, They love novelty. But many of us fall into the trap of routine, repeating the same mental patterns day after day. This constant repetition can lead to a state of mental stagnation, where fatigue easily sets in. Think of this. When was the last time you did something completely new? Learning a new hobby, visiting a different place, or even changing your route to work can be the stimulus your brain is begging for. New experiences create new neural connections, stimulate dopamine production, and take us out of the mental autopilot that often holds us back. Novelty doesn't need to be something grand. Small changes in your daily routine can have a significant impact. Try a new recipe, read a book from a genre you wouldn't normally choose, or try meditating if you've never done it before. Each new experience is like a breath of fresh air for your mind, revitalizing your energy and creativity. Challenge yourself to do something different today. Your brain will thank you with an extra dose of energy and creativity. Remember, the full life we seek is not in monotonous repetition, but in the richness of diverse experiences we accumulate. By breaking the loop of routine, you not only combat mental fatigue, but also open doors to new opportunities and insights that can transform your life. Finally, we reach the heart of the matter. Mental fatigue is often a symptom of disconnection from our larger purpose. Imagine yourself as a boat in the ocean. Without a clear destination, you are at the mercy of the waves, expending energy without going anywhere. But when you have a clear purpose, it's like having a powerful compass guiding every movement. Having clarity about the meaning and impact of what we do generates strong motivational energy. When our daily actions are aligned with our values and long-term goals, we experience a sense of fulfillment and vitality that no fatigue can shake. It's as if each task, no matter how mundane, gains new meaning, contributing to something greater. Ask yourself, what really matters to me? What impact do I want to have on the world? These are not easy questions, but they are fundamental. Reflecting on them regularly can be an inexhaustible source of energy and motivation. Your purpose doesn't need to be grand or revolutionary. It could be as simple as being the best parent possible or contributing to your community in a meaningful way. When you align your daily actions with your greater purpose, you will discover an inexhaustible source of energy and motivation. Mental fatigue often arises when we feel disconnected or directionless. But when we know why we are doing what we do, we gain incredible resilience. Obstacles become challenges to overcome, not insurmountable barriers. Your internal compass will guide you through life's storms, keeping you energized and focused on what really matters. Mental fatigue doesn't have to be your standard state. Recognizing the signs, taking care of your mental garden, moving your body, seeking novelty, and connecting with your purpose are the keys to unlocking a life of abundant energy and fulfillment. You have the power to rewrite your energy story. It's not just about being more productive, but about living a truly full life, filled with mental peace and purpose. If this video touched something within you, don't let that energy dissipate. Take action right now. Share in the comments a change you will implement today to combat mental fatigue. Leave your like, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate notifications for more content that will enhance your life. Until next time.